Hi, loves. It's Shanda. How are you? And welcome to the Pink Room. Tonight's topic is going to be a little comfortable or uncomfortable, depending upon where you sit in all this. Now, as a woman, I'm a pro man woman, and most of my videos are pretty much geared towards, you know, making sure a man feels like a man and making sure he's tended to. And I give men a lot of love and respect. And tonight's episode doesn't change that at all. But there is a little issue I would like to discuss tonight regarding men. I want to ask you, ladies, and you guys, of course, but mostly you ladies, how do you feel about the length of time that you and your man are having sex, or you and your partner are having sex? Do you feel that he finishes too quickly, or is it perfect, or is he going too long? Now, real quickly, I want to ask you, as a woman, and I want you to answer this in the comments. As a woman, do you prefer your sessions long? And when I say long, I'll say over 30 minutes, because to me, anything under 30 is quick. Is that quick? Under 30? Like, I prefer what I call a jam session. I prefer 30 minutes or longer. Yeah, preferably. You know, but it can depend on if you're fucking or if you're making love. Now, to me, making love is very passionate. You know, you're kissing, your emotions are really high. You know, everything is just heightened to me when you're making love. You love that person, and I love you, baby. All of that. So making love is, I don't want to say it's more intense, but it's definitely passionate. I'll say it's passionate. Now, fucking to me is lustful. Is lustful. There's a lot of lust and fire and excitement when it comes to fucking. I think that there is a definite difference, and in my book, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that in my book. But I think that sometimes a fucking session could be 10 minutes or even 5 minutes, and that is the bomb for me. Especially if it's a quickie and you're on your way to work, or you were supposed to go somewhere, or you're supposed to be going somewhere, and you want to fuck before you leave the house, and you're like, I'm going to get all messed up. You're going to mess up my makeup. You're going to mess up my hair. So, but in general, as a man, are you lasting long enough to keep your woman happy? Now, I'll be honest with you. I have had men that are very good in bed, but I don't think that they last very long. And I'm very big on not hurting someone's feelings. So I won't necessarily say now. I will say it, but it's all in how I say it. I think it's all in how you say it. Like, you can say, babe, we got to talk about this. This is happening a little too quickly, and I'm not being fulfilled. And I think too, as men get older and as they mature, the refractory period for them is much longer. Meaning, when I say refractory, you know what that means, don't you? If you don't, it means if his dick can get up again. When they're younger, they come and bam, that bad boy's right back up again. But I do think too that genetically some men are more predisposed to that. Some men never lose that, even as they get older. But age does play a factor into it. And I think when men get over 45, over 40, they see a change, and they don't always wish to admit it, but there is a change in your recoupment and in your refractory period. Now, this is why I think as as women mature, as we get older, especially if you're over 40, which I am, um, I'm way more sexual, which I've always been sexual, but I'm very, very sexual now. So I think that that's why older women don't have a problem dating younger men, because our sex drives match, you know? And the reality is that even though everything else may not fit, that part fits extremely well with the sex. So I was just wondering, how do you guys feel about that? Like, do you feel, is your man lasting long enough? And is he satisfying you? Is he doing the job? And if he's not, are you prepared to have that conversation with him that it's not working? Got to do something about it. Let me know. Email me, shandasays1@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram under Shanda Says and on Twitter under Shanda Says. And leave your comments. You know I love your comments. And I'll be back here on Monday for a little inspiration. And until then, I love you guys. Stay pinked. Bye-bye.